Hey, Team Heart and Hustle. I just wanted to share something with you really quick that I just did to cut my power hour basically in half. So I want to share my screen here, and you can do this if you'd like. You do not have to. I found it super helpful. So what I did is, and some of you may have already seen it, the other day on Instagram, I kind of used Chalene Johnson's training from Summit to do a curiosity type of marketing. So I used this picture, and I had a friend take some fitness pictures for me a couple summers ago, and they're just so nice to keep in your camera roll. They're so nice for so many reasons, but it's just nice to have a really nice clear picture, especially if you're inviting to something. You want pictures that will catch people's eyes. You don't want them to be too busy, and this is just, it's a funny picture, which kind of shows my personality a little bit, but it also draws you in for fitness. Okay, so my message here is very much, I am looking for that one person who is like me. And I listed some pain points. So this is my post. Said, I made a goal to help 10 people change their life in the next few months. I guess it should have said change their lives in the next few months. Are you one of those people? This is what I'm looking for. Someone who has struggled with their body image. Someone who has tried to get in shape, eat healthy, and failed. Someone who is ready to commit to living a healthy lifestyle. Someone who is coachable. Someone who is willing to work. Someone who wants to improve their mindset and project positivity to themselves and others. Someone who is ready for a change. Is that person you? I want to mentor you through this process. And then I said, comment below, that person is me. I'm here for you, and I'm so excited to help you make those changes. So I had over 20 people comment on this post, that person is me. So what I did is I messaged all of those people who commented on there, and I asked them to send me their email address. Okay. One of the things I used to really struggle with is being a chronic coach. So every time a person would, sorry, I gotta kind of multitask here. I used to chronic coach. So every time someone would comment on there, I would start a side conversation. And next thing I know, I'm doing it at work, or I'm, doing it during family time when I'm watching a movie with my family. And it's not fun doing that. I felt like I was very distracted. I was not being present in my life. So during this time, I worked really hard to just post it, and the next day follow up with people who commented on there. So the next day, here's what I did. I went in and I messaged every person who commented on there. And I said, thank you so much for commenting that you're ready to commit to living a healthy lifestyle. I would love to help you through this journey. Could you please send me your email address? And so what I did after that, now I gotta take Kenzie's bottle out. She's probably gonna cry here in a second. Okay, so I went to Wufoo and I made a form. It's kind of like an application, but I like this because you can go in and you can create, basically, okay, here's my application. You can create any type of application to save yourself some time. I think it maybe took me 10 minutes to make this. Okay, so here's my application. At the top it says, let's create a healthy lifestyle for you. So they have to fill in their name. They have to tell me a little bit about themselves. They have to tell me what their current goals are, their biggest struggles. If you had a magic wand, it could change 3 things about yourself. What would you change and why? What kind of exercise do you typically enjoy? If I told you to follow an exercise program with a meal plan, would you do it? Are you currently working with a Beachbody coach? Because I don't want to step on any toes. I want to know upfront if they are working with a coach or if they have in the past and maybe their coach wasn't very supportive, why it didn't work out. So it's a really important question to ask. And then, what do you need from me as your coach? So this took me very little time to do that. So, and over here is where you set everything up. So if I wanted to add another question that just had a single line answer, I would click here, single line text, and I would add it to this side. Okay. I used paragraph text for these ones where I want more of an answer. You can do multiple choice answers. For me personally, I would rather have someone expand on and tell me why they're struggling, what they need help on. Maybe it's just going to give me a clearer idea of how I can help them. And guys, this process is so important. It's so important to be able to know what your challengers need from you and how you can help them. Because if you're not asking these questions and you're just throwing them in a challenge group, you can't fully get them to engage. It's so much better if you see someone fall off and they're not participating in your challenge group and you've gone through this process with them. It's so much easier to say, hey, you told me that you want to do this because XYZ. Are you still wanting to do this? Is that still a goal of yours? And chances are they fell off and they need you to contact them and ask them to bring it back. So this process is so important. But then now that I've made this form, by the way, this website is free, wufoo.com. I've also made one for coaches, for people who are interested in coaching. So now I have, look, I already had 2 people. I just did this. I already had 2 people fill out the application because what I did is you go down. So here's my form. I think I need to go, oh, wait a second, sorry. Okay, so now that I have it, I'm gonna click share, copy link, and I'm just gonna go here, copy my link, and then this is what I said in a message. Okay, let's go to sent mail. Come on, computer. There we go. Okay, so this is what I said. Hey, Chelsea, thank you so much for sending me your email. If you could take just a few minutes and fill out this application, that would be great. It will give me a better idea on what your goals are and how I can help you and how I can help. So then I left the application here. So I have it set up on my Wufoo that every time someone fills out an application, it's going to send me an email. So if you want to do one of these, I would highly recommend it. It was super easy, and I think I sent out 20 messages within 5 minutes, just copied and pasted this part, so the thank you so much on, and then I made sure at the top that I said I addressed them as themselves. So it was super helpful. So we have a sneak peek coming up this next week. So I'm going to challenge you to go ahead and do one of these posts yourself. Don't copy and paste mine. I was looking for people who had the same struggles as I do. So I want you to make a list of the things that you used to struggle with, or the things maybe you're still working on, and create an invitation as a post. This is my favorite way to invite. I love building relationships with people through Messenger. I love doing that, but I like to try to do 2 action posts on my social media a week, 2 a week. And that has been pretty effective for me. If I look back on months that I wasn't doing so well, usually I fell off in that way. Or usually I haven't been building those relationships on the side, because they always say it takes about 6 exposures for somebody to gain interest in what you're talking about. So if you're only doing one of those posts a month, it could take up to 6 months for someone to actually reach out to you with questions. So, and my last point on this is, it's so easy to word vomit on people because you are excited about the changes that you're making. And it's an incredible opportunity for people. We have an incredible toolbox for people to use. But we want to get people excited about what we're doing. And word vomiting, I've done it many times. I did it probably the first 6 months of my coaching career, and people phase out from that. They aren't drawn in by that. What people want is for you to be interested in them and not interesting. So be interested, not interesting. So ask more questions. Figure out what their struggles are. Figure out what has gone well for them before and why they stopped. So you need to find the answers that will help take them to the next level so that they can truly make this a lifestyle. So if you have any questions on this, make sure you let me know. I'm happy to help. This process is just something that's working really well for me. So I wanted to share that with you and kind of give you a sneak peek into what it looks like. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Again, I challenge you to do one yourself. Make it reach your avatar. Find your pain points in that. So, all right, I love you guys. Have an awesome evening. Bye.